Is Tekken 8 the king of fighting games? In today's episode, we're going to be breaking down Bandai Namco's reveal that Tekken 8 has already sold a certain amount of copies in a certain amount of time. And since we're on the topic of Bandai Namco, we're also going to touch on Tales of Arise, as that has also reached a new sales milestone. And while you guys are here, consider subscribing to the channel for daily content and new JRPG and fighting game news. And shout out to my channel members for all of the love and support. Let's go ahead and jump right into KALIQGAMES sales update right now. Let's jump into some of these numbers, y'all.
So shout out to Game Rant for the article. It says Tekken 8 is a huge hit. Tekken 8 is already performing way beyond Bandai Namco's expectations. Tekken 8 has been a hit among gamers, selling over 2 million units in less than 3 weeks, surpassing even Bandai Namco's expectation. The game's success is attributed to its blend of old mechanics and new feature, impressive presentation, and positive critical reception. And with DLC in plans, it's really momentum upswing for Tekken 8 right now. So then I'll go ahead and look at one of the tweets from my man Benji Sales. Shout out to Benji Sales. But in the tweet, he goes on to say, Tekken 8 has sold 2 million copies since launch. Bandai Namco says sales are better than expected. Tekken 8 is selling faster than Tekken 7. Tekken 7 took around 2 months to sell 2 million. While Tekken 8 did it in under 3 weeks. Now, before I jump to my next piece of information, I do want to say this. I consistently like to follow the state of fighting games, and right now every fighting game is showing out in their own way. But this is particularly important because how does Tekken 8 fast sales hold up to other games like its competitors, like let's say Street Fighter 6? Well, I got the answer for you in this next tweet right here. Once again, shout out to Benji Sales, but he listed it all out nice and perfectly for us. So we see that Street Fighter 6 sold 1 million in 5 days, 2 million in 1 month, and 3 million in 7 months. Mortal Kombat won nearly 3 million in under 2 months, 3 million plus by January 2024, and Tekken 8 2 million in under 3 weeks. Now, as we can see here, Tekken 8 is clearly the faster seller of the big three, and man, I can't say that I'm surprised. It's because Tekken 8 honestly is just the complete package. An amazing presentation, great story mode, a healthy roster of characters, and everyone is having fun with the customization and extra features that the game included. The game also is bolstering a healthy DLC post-game launch roadmap. They just showed off the EDDY GORDO footage at the Tekken Talk Live and a little bit details on the Tekken shop that everyone has been clamoring about. It shows that this community is alive and well, and Tekken is just on top right now, and I don't see the momentum slowing down anytime soon. A place where Tekken 8 is absolutely smashing its competitors is the DLC. Street Fighter 6's DLC has been notoriously criticized so far for just being lackluster, bare bones, and just honestly mediocre and bland, whereas Tekken 8 seems to be the exact opposite, where everyone is thirsty for EDDY already, and who knows what other DLC characters that they will announce. So Tekken 8 is on top for the right reasons right now, and that is one thing that the other competitors have to step up on, because Tekken 8 will continue to outpace Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat if they don't do something about their DLC lineup and keeping the game alive. So I'm very curious to see, but this is well deserved for Tekken 8. Now, moving on over to the JRPG side of things, we have Tales of Arise also reaching a brand new sales milestone. As we can see here on the screen, Tales of Arise has officially sold 3 million copies since the game's release in 2021. This is a huge milestone for a Tales of game, because I don't think a Tales of game has ever reached this amount of sales, especially for just a singular title. Now, we did have that DLC release for Tales of Arise, and I'm guessing that helped push sales a little bit, which is why I got a DLC expansion in the first place. But we'll go ahead and compare it to some of the previous Tales of games sales numbers. As you can see, Tales of Symphonia was the previous record holder at 2.4 million, Vesperia at 2.3 million, and Destiny at 1.7. That is for worldwide sales overall. So as you guys can see, this is a huge milestone for this series, as it's always been somewhat popular. I would consider the Tales of series a semi-popular JRPG series, but it has never been a top tier main audience series seller. So this is absolutely huge news for not only the JRPG community, but also huge for Tales of series, the franchise, and hopefully for future Tales of games games to come. Hopefully this shows Bandai Namco that if they put their all into a Tales game, we will actually buy it and they will get their money's worth and money's return. So let's just hope that this is enough motivation for them to continue to produce quality Tales of titles and not fall back into that reusable asset thing that they were doing so often. But this is a huge milestone for the Tales of franchise and for Tales of Arise. I'm guessing that DLC helped push a lot of sales. And going back to Tekken for a moment, I'm just absolutely happy and just excited about the future of fighting games in general. By no means is this competition a means to just knock each other or knock the fighting game communities. I see this all as an incredible win for this amazing genre, that all of these fighting games are selling the way that they are supposed to. None of them are doing bad. None of them are doing worse than the other. It's just, hey, whatever the community and the consumer finds to be the most attractive product in today's market is the one that the consumers will buy. So I wanted to wrap this piece up by saying I'm excited for fighting games in general. If this means that we can get more fighting games and that this genre is alive and well, then I am all for it. But there's nothing wrong with a little bit of healthy competition here and there. All I know is that we're all eating good. So you guys let me know down in the comment section down below, which of the big three are you currently enjoying the most of so far? Which of the big three has impressed you the most so far, and which one will you continue to support as we're going further in their DLC journeys? I'm so excited for all of us right now, man. We're all eating good. Just give me Marvel vs. Capcom and I'll be even happier.
So guys, that is the sales update. Not often do I get my fighting gamers and my JRPG players in one video. So if you made it to the end of this video, this part of the video, say Cali community runs strong, because we are all a community and not often do I get both of my audiences in one video. Let me know if y'all like this style of video. I'll see y'all on the next one. God bless. Have a good one until the next update. Peace.